The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 6. Now out for you guys to go and check out. We're going to talk about it. Let's do it. Okay, so The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 6 is just absolutely god-awful. It's just awful. I mean, I don't know. I'm running out of words now to describe it, how poor Season 3 of The Mandalorian has been. This has been one of the biggest falls from grace for a very, very long time, especially in Star Wars, because I absolutely adore the first two seasons of Mandalorian. I thought they were fantastic. They was brilliant. And then we get to Season 3, I'm super hyped. Obviously, we had the stuff with Book of Boba Fett, where we saw Mando come back in and be introduced and, I don't know, Mandalorian Season 2.5 in Boba Fett. And now we get to Season 3, and it's just been awful. There's only been one episode that I've enjoyed to the point where I'm like, that is a really good episode. Then we get last week's episode, which was a fantastic episode 2, but it's an episode 5. And now we get to episode 6. And you know what they decide that would be an absolutely fantastic idea to do? What would be the greatest idea to do when it comes to Season 3? You know what we should do? We should fucking make a parody. That's what this episode felt like. This episode felt like a parody of The Mandalorian. This felt like a Saturday Night Live skit. That's what this felt like. Like, cool, we get to see this new planet. That's awesome. Great world building. Cool, we're exploring the galaxy. I like that idea. I love Jack Black. I absolutely do. I think he's absolutely a gem that we need to keep. He is fantastic. I love his comedy. I love him. But his character and the whole idea of Mando and Bo becoming like detectives and going on this little mission to find out about these droids and undiscover the truth behind these droids from, that's right, from the Phantom Menace, from Attack of the Clones, from the Clone Wars, from the Separatist. We're gonna fucking dive into why are they malfunctioning in this society? Why are they doing this? What am I watching? Why? The majority of this episode, like, I don't know, it was boring, it was dull. I'm sitting there, I'm like, am I supposed to laugh at this? Because I'm watching them as they're running. But since when did battle droids run like us? I had never saw in the Clone Wars battle droids run like a full proper human. What's going on here? And we find out that the guy is messing with them because he's a separatist and he believed Count Dooku was right. It's like, bruh, what is going on here? This man has waited this long. Count Dooku died how long ago? A very, very, very long time. Now, I'm sorry, but if this guy was that much of a hardcore separatist and he believed what Count Dooku was talking about and everything like that when it came to the Attack of the Clones and everything we know about Count Dooku turning from the Jedi to the Sith, if he really, truly believed that in Count Dooku, he wouldn't wait this fucking long to do something about it. You 100% just drop Count Dooku to be like, hey, look guys, Count Dooku's name's been dropped. Eh? Yeah, you like that, don't ya? And like, it's cool to see Doc. It's awesome. But I want more substance. And I'm sitting there watching this and just thinking to myself, what are we doing? This is episode 6 of an 8-episode series. Episode 6. And we are doing a fucking parody of The Mandalorian. Majority of this episode is them going on an investigative hunt. What are we doing? Like, what's going on? And you know, I feel sorry because this isn't Bryce Dallas Howard's fault because she's phenomenal. She's directed some of the best episodes in The Mandalorian and in Book of Boba Fett. She's directed her ass off. She's fantastic when it comes to that. And you give her an episode with such shit writing, such crap concepts, and then you go out and do that. I honestly do not know what is going on here. I am losing more faith I don't care. I don't want to know about this Mandoverse anymore. I'm tired of it. And you know what? I'm starting to get concerned. I don't want them to do the Old Republic at this point now. I don't want them to tackle Revan. I don't want them to tackle Darth Bane. I don't trust them anymore to do those stories justice. If you're going to spout out season 3 garbage like this, it's just, what's the point? How do you go from creating such a fantastic show in Andor, a show that rivals up there with the HBO shows like A House of a Dragon? Like, how do you create a show that good and then you come back with the next show being season 3 of The Mandalorian and it is absolutely god-awful trash? Oh yeah, and you remember that episode with the Doctor? When's that storyline coming back? We're 6 episodes into an episode to 8 episodes. With 2 episodes left. That storyline has not come back at all. I thought this was supposed to be a grandest freaking picture of this thing. No, we just completely had this random episode that just made no sense. What are they doing? Why? This is just ridiculous. I don't get it. Why are we doing this, people? Why? Disney, Favreau, Filoni, Kennedy, what are you guys doing at Lucasfilm? You are dropping the ball on Star Wars so fucking hard right now. Like, I have defended the first 2 seasons of Mandalorian. I love Andor. I even didn't mind Kenobi. I didn't even mind Boba Fett that much. But you are now just going down a slippery slope that just doesn't make any sense. This has been arguably probably the worst season so far of all of Star Wars. How can you make 2 great seasons of Mandalorian and then bottle the 3rd one so freaking hard? Like, this is just awful. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who's captured Favreau, who's captured Filoni and taken him away and replaced him with this AI bot. I don't know. But to create a parody episode on episode 6 of season 3 in an 8-part series is just ridiculous. It took us fucking 5 episodes to get to the point where they're going to, get the other Mandalorians. And oh yeah, by the way, is this even the Mandalorian show anymore? Because Bo-Katan seems to be the focal point of it now. She now has the Darksaber. We're following her story. This episode is her story, following her recruiting other Mandalorians, featuring the Mandalorian Din Djarin. So what is going on? I don't understand. It's the Bo-Katan show. This isn't the Mandalorian anymore. It's Bo-Katan. And I like Bo-Katan, but she shouldn't be the lead of this show because it's not her show. It's ridiculous. I'm very disappointed, and I'm so glad that I'm not staying up to watch this at 2 a.m. in the morning, because it's just not worth it. It really isn't. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Smash that like button, click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Till then, stay safe, and peace out.